What to do, people? It's Hero of the Streets here. I'm just gonna jump right into it. For all the people who kept on saying Yuji was gonna have Yuta and just put him to sleep, where's your hero now? He got stabbed. And to be honest with you, Yuta wasn't even like fully serious. Rika came out just cause she was wondering like, what is Yuta doing? He's kind of wasting time here. But Yuta did not sweat once. Yuji was sweating the entire time. He was running. He thought he had it. He thought, you know what, he was the fastest man alive. And then he met Yuta Okotsu. He had no chance at all. It's funny because like he even tried to like imbue a weapon with cursed energy. And he thought, you know what, I got this now. I'm cast. And then we saw what happened. Yuta said, you know what, oh cool, that's nice. I mean, you're not easy to deal with, but you ain't difficult either. For everyone who read that, yeah, don't think that means he's hard. He's just medium. So like man just cut through the blade and cut him too. Now, let's not lie. Yuji Itadori has a lot of endurance. So like for him to get cut, that's nothing new. Like he's dealt with damage of that level before and just kept it stepping. What I will say though is that Yuji did break Yuta's sword. I don't know how that would affect his bond with Rika, but at the same time, it's weird because I'm not sure if that was the reason Rika came out or what, but it didn't really seem to do anything or even bother Yuta Okotsu. So now, when Yuji wanted to continue fighting, he was shook of Rika, simple as. He got held down and he couldn't do anything about it. Before, for any sort of curse that's out there, he'd fight and just keep stepping, but this one, he couldn't break out of it. He couldn't break out of it at all. The only other time he had a situation like this was when he tried to get at the brain that has taken over Suguru Geto, and we saw how that went down. And Yuji pretty much just went through like a little quick time roller coaster. It wasn't nice for him. But yeah, what I will say though is I'm curious about what Sukuna noticed. I'm genuinely curious because I'm not sure if it was a thing where now that the sword is inside Yuji that there's like a connection in terms of cursed energy flow and he's kind of imbuing Yuji with that energy, or maybe now Sukuna can maybe kind of possibly get inside Yuta's realm or vice versa. Another possibility is that because he noticed something, that means he just wasn't aware of it, so something new came into play. For example, Megumi. That's the only person that could make Sukuna smile like that, but I don't know why. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens next. Now, when it comes to Choso versus Naoya, it seems like Naoya got Naobito's curse technique, or something similar to. Now, obviously, as mentioned before, it ain't looking good for my guy Choso. He's not out of options. So I said in my rundown that he used a technique called Sai. So basically, I was searching online and another link, another translation pretty much said that it's called Stack. So it's actually the same ability that he used when he was fighting Yuji Itadori. So I don't think he's out of options yet. And like I said before, he could possibly use his armor and enhance his limbs and just do hand-to-hand combat. That's his best bet, unless there's something else. Alongside that, there's the whole 10 siblings thing. And as I said before, I'm not really sure where the hell that came from. That could be due to Yuji's little Kyokatsu Getsu effect. I say that in the sense of essentially to make Choso an ally. What has happened now is that he has now this whole history of having 10 other siblings. That's one thing. It could be that Yuji got a big family and we have no idea really about his history, to be honest, aside from his granddad. There was a brief mention of his father, but that's not enough to go on. And 3, Naruto Shikamo and the experiments with the death painting. There's a lot more there than what we already know so far. So those are the 3 things I can think of off the dome. If there's anything else, please let me know, but I'm gonna be patrolling Reddit to see what I can find out. But yeah, that's me. I'll catch you all later. Adios.